And we're just going to start off the top. I'm going to say hey to Rich, and we'll get to it. What's going on, Rich? Are you feeling as good as I feel?
Woo!
Man.
Always trust the wrestlers. Always trust the wrestlers.
Yeah.
I am going to open this show with some thoughts on just like there's a basketball page that I follow. It's called Ball Don't Stop. Often he says, like, people talk about a lot of stuff in the game of basketball, right? But ultimately, the game is about a bucket. And ultimately, wrestling is about a match. Like, and when it comes to AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, when it was time for the bell to ring to come to America to put a hot ass crowd in a fucking building, the biggest one or second biggest arena in the United States, and everyone else that was coming from New Japan. I saw a lot of people that were thinking New Japan wrestlers weren't going to take this seriously. They didn't care about it. They were getting off their jokey jokes, hoping this whole show failed in spite of New Japan being on it. You pure old fucking dorks. Like, how about it now? Like... They were willing to cut their nose off to spite their face. They acted like New Japan wasn't a part of this. What was wrong with you people? Let the hate out your heart go. Like, how dare you insult these wrestlers and think they don't have pride, that they don't want to come over here and get themselves back over to the American audience. You think they don't want to do Forbidden Door 2 in Japan? These people were wrestling for respect last night. From Hiroki Goto to Yoshihashi to Clark Connors, Despian Kanemaru, who else you want to name? They were coming over here to prove a point, and so was AEW. AEW wasn't about to show up and be like, just let them get killed by these dudes. Shota Umino damn near may have had a superstar performance. Chris Jericho points at him, I'm gonna get that fucking guy over, and he fucking does. Oh, also, Chris Jericho fucking does it again. Never count out Chris Jericho, ever. These people have not heard live crowds like that in years. Some of them. I was in heaven last night. This is an all-time great show. Put whatever you want up against it.
I mean, like, barring like this has got to be a top 3 AEW pay-per-view. Got some Wrestle Kingdoms, couple takeovers. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Flew by. I watched it in a movie theater. I'm gonna watch all the pay-per-views in a movie theater now. It was amazing. Like, I just watched this show. I was so happy for all the wrestlers. I was so happy to, like, for the guys. And I would think all the people that were on the show were thinking, damn, all people can talk about is who's not on this show, who's missing it, who's not, like, available, who just got injured, who's been injured. And all these wrestlers that were on the show took it as a personal challenge. And what happened? They just built another fucking franchise between New Japan and AEW. They're going to be able to do as many of these as they want. They're going to do them in Osaka Joe Hall. They're going to do them in the Forum in LA. They're going to run them shits in Orlando. They're going to run them shits in Tokyo. They're just going to do these back and forth. And they're just going to, it looks like you think about how good this one is, how much better will the next one be, man? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I would say do it twice a year. Like, and doing it the time that they did, and people were wondering, like, why would you do it in the middle of this, or like at the beginning of the summer and whatever else? Like, well, some word is that, like, Obari enjoyed this so much he wants to take this to Japan, and obviously this year we had Night 3 of Wrestle Kingdom with Noah. Well, if you want Night 3 with AEW, I'm sure it'll draw comparable in Japan. So you won't have to leave Tokyo to do it. So like, and obviously imagine whatever it could be for fly-ins, that sort of thing. Like, but
Yes.
yeah, like just this was like commercial or critically, whatever you want to call it, like. Well, either way, it's financial success anyway. Like they had $1 million+ gate anyway. Who knows what the pay-per-view buys are? We'll figure that out. But like, I mean, it would have to be all-time horrible for this not to come out where this wasn't a financial success as well. So, yeah, like one and one this for one and one this until the end of time, and you're never gonna run out of matches ever.
Like tons of like just great chemistry. Like from the moment like the crowd, I could tell during the pre-show that the crowd was feeling it, that the wrestlers were feeling it. Like when Yoshihashi and Goto are getting mega reactions in
Yep.
the pre-show, and and then Swerve and Lee and Destiny and Kanemaru just like rip it to shreds in the pre-show. Like I could tell that it was a special evening on deck. So I don't know if you want to start like from the top or from the bottom.